Oh, we're back. Let's do a little bit more, shall we? Alrighty then. So first of all, what I want to do is, as I say, just highlight the green in certain areas. I'm not going overboard with this. It's just a case of making some of the exposed areas of the green a little paler. Here we go. And so for this we're using Scorpion Green, or whatever the more, or whatever the new version's called. So I'm still using some of the old named paints, so I'm not quite sure what all the new ones are called, but there is a conversion chart in Games Workshop if you want to get their paints. I'm just going to go over there with the green, or the pale green. Same down here, a little bit on the thigh, a little bit there. There's not much on this that needs highlighting. As you can see, that's it. The next thing we want to do is the hand. One finger, and that's about it really. We just need to go over the top edge, just bring it down a little bit. There we are. That's all we need to do on the hand. And as for the backpack, it's just near enough. The same as we've just done. All we want to do is just highlight the raised areas. That's it. There we are. On for that. I forgot to put the goblin green on, but it doesn't make any difference. Okay. Next we need the, as I say, the pale brown that I want to use for the what we'll call the gold coloured braid. I'm going to use Steel Legion drab for this. And it's just a case of that. I'm also going to do it on the what do you call it, the Purity Seal scrolls. We'll be going over again and highlighting some of these with a paler colour for the scrolls. Do that as well. And is that all? I'm going to do a few other touches here and there with this. I think that is all. It's all on there anyway. This part. Then the strap of his gun I'm going to do in this colour. No, I'm not. I'm going to leave that black. I'm trying to remember, I do have two purity seal that needs doing there. Okay. And next we have shining gold. And next, this is going on the chest plate. It's going on the belt. It's going on this Imperial emblem. And this skull. Just need a bit more on my brush. The skull's going to get some. The eagle here is going to get some more. Oops. That's going to get some. And that's going to get some. And that's it for that. The skull on here is going to get some. And the eagle, well not the eagle, the winged skull here can have some. As can that skull. And that skull. We don't need a great deal on that because there's not much there. I know I have gone over too heavily. Oh, he's off again. I know I've gone over too heavily here, but honestly it doesn't really matter. You can still see. Oh, there's another area I want to do as well. No, do that in a different colour. I will do that in dwarf bronze. His sword handle. I don't like doing all the same metals, you can tell. So I'll do the sword handle in the dwarf copper. Dwarf bronze it is. Can't believe he wants to go out again, but never mind. That can be done in dwarf bronze. Laddie, shut up. I'm sure he waits until I start doing something, then wants to go out. That can be done in dwarf bronze. There we are. Next stage is using Runefang steel. I'm just going to do a very basic gun, very basic sword here. I'm not going to do anything fancy for this fella. There we are. So it's just a steel sword. And the chains here will also be Fang steel. There we are. I'll do that part of the Fang steel and these parts here the same. And also that. Okay, that's that bit done. We'll have a close that because I want to get a bigger brush out. And now's the time for his gun to be done. There we are. The gun is done. And next step is the purity seals, and I like to do them in blood red with scab red or a darker red around the edges. So we look for every purity seal and put them in every purity seal. We can see, can't quite see that one, but I'm going to do this gem here in red and the one here in red. So the inside of the seal will be blood red, and when I'm finished I'll go around and do all the external parts in, as I said, darker red. There we go. And the next part of this is his face. As we said, his face is black, so what we need to do is get some black, mix it with our old friend Screaming Skull. And here we'll have, oh, I've just noticed something. He's got like eye targeter. So I'll dry brush down with this colour. There we are. So you just slightly pick out details on the highlights. I'll make it a little lighter now. Just for some ultra highlights. Okay, and I've seen some other pieces as well that shouldn't be grey. I need to get these as Runefang steel, so I'll get this back out again. And we have a targeter system. And a little cranial cap there. After some augmentations, obviously they've just screwed a metal plate over his head. There we go, and the next job is put his eyes in, or put his eye in, which again will be blood red. With the amount I can do this without messing it up. There we have it. I can't get into his eye properly. But if we get the black out now, I can actually see where I've gone wrong with it, and I can just fill in those areas. Okay, so that's that done. What we also need to do is we'll go over his gun strap, because I want that black. And then when I come back, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the cape. I just want to let it on dry first before I start showing you that. But what I will do first of all is I can't believe that's dried already. Yes, I can. That's dried up. This one hasn't yet. By the look of it, it's getting there. Okay, so having problems with this. Doesn't look as though it wants to play right. Alright. So I think I've got this the wrong way around actually. I usually do it on this red, this scab red, and then I go over the highlighted areas, or the raised areas around it, with the blood red, but never mind. We'll have a change. Okay, what I need to do now is get my super glue. And first of all, we will glue in man's head. And now his arm. There we go. I know I have a few to finish off, or a few things to finish off before I go any further, but just to give you an idea of what he's like, there he is. I've got the purity seals I need to do, which I'll do now. I'm not going to glue his backpack on yet because as I say, I've got something I want to do with his cape first of all, but let's just waft over his purity seal ribbons. I've missed one with the red. I've got that one there. Those two there. And I'm also going to go over the braiding there with this. As well. And I've got the two in the gun. And it's just a case now of, I'll go over that bit with the red off camera, and then when I come back I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this cape. Okay, so see you in a bit.